Okay, this is what I'm going to be dealing with today. This is a bracket, basically on my Harley Davidson. I have the S&S Super on it, and basically it just comes like that. But I have cruise control, so I had to go out and buy this bracket, which comes with the hardware that goes onto the throttle to make everything work. So that's what I'm going to be installing today. So some of the things I'm going to have to get out of the way. I'm going to have to take the gas tank out. I'm going to get the seat out of the way and the backrest. The backrest of mine is pretty relatively easy to remove. I got a bunch of cord on from the lunchbox. That removes. Now to remove the seat, all I have to do is just take this Phillips fastener out. Then the seat removes. Now I will take this cover off. We got to open it up to get to the gas cap. Got to take my gas cap out. And now there's 3 fasteners, which take a 5/32 Allen. Now I can remove the cover. Now we'll remove this vacuum line, get it out of the way. This wire right here, that is nothing, that's just for my iPhone to hook it up so I can listen to tunes going down the road. So now we'll disconnect the wiring for the fuel gauge, and there is a clip right down in there that needs to be removed. Now the fuel gauge is disconnected. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the fuel to the off. I got a hose clamp over here that needs to be removed. I got a pan under here just in case this thing wants to leak any fuel, and then we'll pull the fuel line off. And did not want to leak any fuel. That's great. Now with the T40, we've got 3 of these fasteners, 1 here and then 2 in the front of the tank on the frame. We'll remove those. Okay, so on this side, you've got to take off the crossover tube, which this is going to get a little messy because gas is going to want to spew out of this thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this side of the line up on the other side with a pair of vice grips with rubber on it. Pull this line off, and there's going to be gas on this side, so it's going to spew out. So what I'm going to try to do real quickly is to pull this line out, and then put my finger over this tube, so then that way I won't lose, hopefully, not too much gasoline. So along of disconnecting off the petcock, this fuel line, there's also a vacuum line that's in there. This vacuum line's actually caused me trouble in the past because it had an aftermarket horn on it, which right now it's got a Honda horn, but this vacuum line was hooked on the backside of the petcock, and somebody zip tied the horn line onto it, and then every so often it would start jiggling and pull this vacuum line off, which then in return killed the bike. So, if you're having a little bit of problem on these 2000 electric glides, and maybe it just died or something, you might want to check this vacuum line. Okay, now getting to the carburetor. This is what we're after, trying to get this line connected. This is for the cruise control. So with the gas tank off, it looks like I have access right now to remove the throttle cables and everything and be able to get to everything, but I think I'll first take off this cover just to make life a little easier. Now I'm going to loosen up my throttle cables so I can get them off up there. So I'll just screw them back all the way. This puts tension on the lines and everything. Now with the lines loosened, I can actually take these out when I'm ready to. I see a spring on this one, no spring on that one, so hopefully I can just pull that one up and over. Now I just need to get a small flathead, which I have right here. Hopefully I can get in there. And we can pull that spring up and out. And there it is. Now we can take the bracket out, which is just a flathead. So that's the bracket I've got. So here's the bracket I got. Here's the bracket I'm putting in. You can see that these match up. It's just got this little extra. I actually bought this one off of JP Cycles, and it cost me about $75 to get it here with shipping. And then we'll pull our other throttle cable back into place. And then make sure it's still in the grooves of the throttle and the carburetor, which that is. Now we'll bring our cruise control over. And put it in. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is take it off the throttle bolt here. And it's just a 7/16. Gator wrenches are great for this kind of work. There's a lock nut in there. Pull the lock nut out. Now with the kit, it does send you a different fastener, which is skinnier than the original. The original one's right here, and here at my thumb is the replacement. Now the new bracket, this is what the cruise control will clip into. So now we'll just stick that in there. Now it is really hard to kind of see back in there, but I took a really long pair of needle nose and pliers and grabbed a hold of the line and then popped it up on the end of that bracket down there. So now it's got the cruise control all hooked up, so hopefully on my upcoming vacation that now I can use the cruise control on this motorcycle. So yeah, I won't show the put back together of it because, you know, that's kind of, you know, just watch the video in reverse. So, but anyways, now just tighten up my throttle cables, get this hose reed hooked back up, and she'll be ready for some more riding. So I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. So like always, comment, rate, and subscribe later on.